Tony wrote in. Tony says, hey, David, which drugs do you think should be legalized or decriminalized? So, number one, it's good that you're making the distinction between legalized and decriminalized because legalization and decriminalization are very different things. And also, it's important to distinguish between trafficking and personal use. Okay. So let's go in order. All drug use and drug possession for personal amounts should be decriminalized, period. Legalization, absolutely for marijuana. And for other drugs, I'm open to discussion. I believe it's Denver that's testing legalizing mushrooms, as an example. I have less of a fixed opinion about the legalization of some drugs. I've not seen good reasons to legalize recreational cocaine or heroin, for example. I'm very clear that possessing cocaine or heroin for personal use should not be a crime. Using cocaine or heroin should not be a crime. But the recreational legalization of cocaine and heroin, I've not seen a good argument for that, and I'm willing to have my mind changed. Now, this gets us to a really important element of this debate that a lot of people miss. A lot of people seem not to understand that when you talk about legalization or decriminalization of any drug, you're not talking about it being legal to be trafficking in those drugs. 10 pounds of marijuana or a kilo of coke or whatever, whether you decriminalize or legalize, that is likely still going to be criminal. And when you think about it, alcohol is legal recreationally. Cigarettes are legal recreationally. It is still against the law to traffic in alcohol or cigarettes without doing it, on the record as a business in the way that the guidelines say that you should. You can have that debate, and I'm glad to have it. But it's important to understand, and I think that there are a lot of bad faith actors on the anti-decriminalization, anti-legalization, tends to be the political right in the United States, who either are misunderstanding or they are deliberately conflating the decriminalization or legalization of the trafficking of drugs versus legalization and decriminalization of amounts for personal use. And these are very, very different conversations. So my question to you today is, what is the strongest argument for recreational legalization of drugs like cocaine and heroin? I am 110% on board with marijuana. I would sooner make cigarettes illegal than say that marijuana should remain criminal for use and possession. But I simply have not seen a good case made for why there should be recreationally legal cocaine or heroin. But if you've got a good argument to make along those lines, by all means, get in touch and then we can talk about it.